first half you're able to get more out of your inside game?
For me personally, or just in general?
For the team, yeah.
We made an emphasis. We knew like they obviously have really good post players. Like they're a great team, so credit to them. But I think us as post players, we had a little more speed and agility than them. So I think we tried to make an effort to run plays that got us moving. It was going to be hard. Like obviously they're strong and big, so getting movement for us, like setting screens off the ball to get us to cut to the post, post ups, things like that. I think that worked for us really well. So I think we just made more of an emphasis, I think, in halftime and just kind of knowing what was working for us.
Early in the game, their press break caused a few turnovers. What was it about what they were doing that was kind of confusing y'all early?
I take responsibility for that. We fixed it right away. Usually I don't take the ball out, and so I think that was just me not eating the turnovers. We talked about that. Just if we were in a tough spot like that, eating it, I didn't eat it, so that's my bad, and I take responsibility for that. And then we got it fixed, obviously. We had to take the ball out, the post screening for the guard. We knew that their posts weren't going to come and press us, so just having a different pressure release, I think, was easier for us. But I think we executed it well once we got it figured out.
They shot 53% from the field. Just what do you think was the hardest part about Janae today?
I mean, they just got it going. They picked through. They figured out how to score in our zone. They hit shots. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, which was what we stressed all week. And we let them get offensive rebounds, so we just had to clean that up too.
You held them well below their average points total. Just how much pride do you take in your guys' defense?
I think Joni just stresses that a lot, and being only 8 players now, we have to limit what other teams do. So we played a lot of zone today, so just figuring out what team we're playing, what zone, what defense works each game. So yeah.
What were the challenges of that? The 8 players. Given how obviously they like to kind of force the issue defensively and be relentless, just getting through the 40 minutes of that.
I think the biggest thing, well, for me personally, foul trouble. I need to stop fouling, and I think that puts us in a tough position as a team. So I take, again, responsibility for that. Like, we can't afford to get people or have players in foul trouble. We only have 3 subs on the bench. So I think that's one of our struggles, especially in this game. Just I'm doing that, and then obviously just like fatigue. But I think that's, again, like kind of an excuse. Like, we know what we're supposed to do regardless if we have 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, and Joni knows that. We know that. So just executing regardless of how many people we have or not is our job. So,
Lauren, what's the key in that? When you're facing Taylor and Kyla, 2 bigs out there, just you can't be too aggressive.
Right.
It's a foul. I mean, how do you approach that?
It's just discipline and kind of just being mentally smart. Obviously, I wasn't smart in the beginning. I had 2 quick fouls, whatever it was. Just being disciplined, being smart. Obviously, I know I can't let our limited numbers make me play timid. I still have to be aggressive on defense and do what I know to do, but just being smart about it. So.
Lauren, how tough is it to defend them? They had 4 double figures. I think Taylor had 9.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard to, limit them when they have a lot of different scores?
It is, yeah. I think it's just kind of, you have to kind of pick your poison. Like, who are you going to let score? Obviously, they have a lot of good players on their team who can score the ball at will. So I think it's just trying to limit picking up a couple people. Like, we knew we were trying to stop, Madison Booker is one of their better players. So just trying to kind of limit their key players. And I mean, obviously that's a struggle with how good they are. So,
Lauren, did you guys feel a little more comfortable second game without AC? I know that was, it's tough. What about that second game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just still trying to figure it out. Obviously, tough loss for us again. Like, I mean, obviously it hurts us a lot just not having her on the floor, the presence that she brings offensively and defensively. But I think we're starting to kind of figure out, like, obviously, like, it's a team effort. Not one person's going to make up for her absence. So just kind of figuring out how each person can play their role a little bit more and just bring a little bit more each day. I think we're still trying to figure that out. But again, yeah, I think we did a little better this game.